That's key. Insurers don't offer policies that would cover individuals for criminal or intentional shootings, insurance experts told CNN. Then what's the point of this ordinance? Because the entire idea was gun violence, right? Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, this morning's episode of Bullet Points, we are going to start the week out right. Now the article that I have linked in the description box is from CNN. Now you guys know that on the Bullet Points I have to wade into the CNN, the MSNBC, sometimes the View if things get really messy. But what we're going to talk about today is a CNN article that is undermining the entire mandated insurance from San Jose, California. Now this is CNN. I swear to you, this year of the Biden administration on gun control, it has really been like the year of virtue signaling. I mean, like, legitimately. Washington Magazine ban that'll do nothing, virtue signaling. San Jose, California mandated insurance, as I'm going to show you right here, virtue signaling that does nothing. And it's going to be overturned in the courts, which I'm excited about that one as well. That's what we're going to talk about. I cannot wait to show you this article because this is incredible. There's a random chance of actual journalism happening on CNN in regards to this mandated insurance. It's linked in the description, as I said. I'm going to do a quick read from USCCA, our sponsor for this week's videos, and we're going to dive in, and I want to hear from you guys in the comments on this one. Now, the USCCA is about something bigger than the right to bear arms. It's a resource to help you be ready for before, during, and after a self-defense incident. If you're not one of the 500,000 plus responsibly armed Americans who are proud USCCA members, then now is the time to explore USCCA membership. Click the link in the description below right now to learn about life-saving education and industry-leading training. Click the link below to let them know that I sent you their way. And thank you so much to USCCA for sponsoring this week's videos. But let's dive in. I'm going to show you how CNN is undermining this. Check this out. The nation's first law requiring gun owners to have liability insurance may affect less than you think. You heard that right. This is from CNN. This came out on Sunday. CNN. San Jose's City Council this winter passed an ordinance requiring most of the California city gun owners to carry liability insurance for accidental shootings. That's important. The first in the nation. Now, you guys know about that. It might seem to herald big change for those gun owners and in coverage, but the effects may be more limited than you'd first expect. Wait, a virtue signaling law won't work? That's weird. Let's keep going. Yet many people are already covered. The coverage may be less than you'd anticipate, and the prospect of discounts may be slim or far off, insurance experts say. Now, they're referring to the idea that if you store your gun safely and if you have a gun safe, there's such a lack of evidence that this is actually impacting insurance claims, they don't even write it into policies. Everything's in the article if you want to dive really deeply. I'm just bringing out the little delicious gems. This is incredible. Check this out. The insurance mandate portion requires residents who own a gun to have a homeowners, renters, or gun liability insurance policy, specifically covering losses or damages resulting from any accidental use of the firearm, including death, injury, or property damage. Now that's the whole virtue signal part. Like, we're going to make a difference, but listen to what this article hits on. What kind of insurance will suffice? A product that many people already have, homeowners insurance or renters insurance, generally will satisfy the ordinance. The mayor and insurance officials and experts CNN spoke with agree. So you're mandating something that everyone already has. In fact, in this article, it even says 90 to 95% of people already have this insurance because it's a contingency of their mortgage. What's the point? Let's keep going. It gets better. Quote, there likely doesn't need to be an expansion of these policies because liability coverage is provided as long as the resulting injury is not expected or intended, Sawyer said, pointing to typical policy language, and that's an insurance agent expert. That's key. Insurers don't offer policies that would cover individuals for criminal or intentional shootings, insurance experts told CNN. Then what's the point of this ordinance? Because the entire idea was gun violence, right? If it doesn't affect accidents, if it doesn't affect crime or intentional decisions, what's the point? An initial draft of it, passed in January, also called for coverage of negligent shootings, but that word was removed before final approval. So it's all based around accidents. But the problem is this entire thing doesn't cover accidents because it's not part of the insurance liability policy. Ugh. And here's two other points that are just topics I can't even go into because it would take too much time. Lots of people already have this insurance. That's one topic. Incentives don't seem to be available or near. This entire article from CNN is basically saying how pointless this law is. And that's before we even get into the judicial side, where it's going to be struck down because it is unconstitutional across the board. This entire thing has been an attempt at virtue signaling. See, I'm the first in the nation to do something. I did something. Yeah, well, what you did was you violated your citizens and constituents' constitutional rights, is what you did. At the end of the day, mandating something that everyone already had, which clearly had no effect on the outcome, but you just wanted to say you did something. And that's what I've got for you guys. Hopefully that starts your week off right. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.